Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thanks for tuning in. Wall Street bullish on Harris-Biden or Biden-Harris. We'll be talking about that. I was actually surprised about this one, but we got to look behind the curtains here and try to read into what's going on and see what Wall Street's doing. Because at the end of the day, guys, whoever sits behind the desk, they're answering to the banks. And if you haven't figured that out yet, it's time you do so. Shout out to Lady Plants, Athlete, and the rest of the boomers out there. Let me drop another bomb for you guys. Let's check out BTC. I haven't even looked at BTC this morning. I'm just looking at this this news about Wall Street actually being bullish on this Harris pick, and I want to talk about that, get you guys' opinion. Shout out to Lady Plants and Athlete, all the rest of the pumpers out there. Let me pull up TradingView and see what's really shaking and baking. After we did a 2-hour stream yesterday, what a long one. Honestly, guys, it's like 90% of the streams I don't re-listen to. On yesterday, I didn't re-listen to, but I noticed that it was like 2 hours. So, and I was tired too. That one tired me out. Wizard of Wall Street, what's behind the curtain? Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. And shout out to everybody tuning in. Lady Plants, Athlete, and all the boomers. I'm back. I'm here every single day in the morning pumping with the best of them. We're out here kabooming, the original boomers. Before boomer became a meme that was age-related, we're here booming with the bits, guys, with the best of them. Shout out to all my pumpers. BTC kind of trading sideways today. BTC trading sideways. Let me pull everything up. I'm getting ads here left and right. Let me adjust myself. Turn off these coins and share this screen. You can see that Bitcoin there currently trading at 11,567, a high of 11,587 and a low of 11,148. So it's starting to rebound. It's starting to rebound here, and we'll keep an eye on it. And let me actually pull up CoinMarketCap. And I'm going to pull up TradingView. Tony Rappa's here. Good morning, Tony. Just remember, everybody, your health is even more important than money. Absolutely. Health is wealth, guys. Number one is health. Make sure you take care of your health, eat well, exercise. I mean, it's something that we've been talking about for a while now. We were doing the self-improvement broadcasts on Friday. We were doing these self-improvements for about a year or two. There's still a playlist with all the Friday broadcasts that were not about crypto. That was just about self-improvement, mostly about exercise. And we talked about lifting, diet, and a lot of other things there. So, guys, if you poke around, you probably be able to find that playlist. But I agree, Tony. That's something that's very important. You can have all the ETH in the world, but if you're looking like Vitalik, I don't know, guys. I don't know. How about this MicroStrategies bought 21,000 Bitcoin as its CEO discusses the end of fiat currency? I think that's kind of bullish. I haven't looked into that, but I've heard a couple people talking about that. This corporation buying a lot of Bitcoin instead of holding cash. That's a kind of a big deal. 21,000 BTCs. Where's my CoinMarketCap and my TradingView? So we can get into the math out here. Just tuning in. Shout out to Peter. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I just fired up the broadcast. We're preheating the crypto oven to 11K and beyond. Right now, it seems like we got a clear support there at 11K. And today we'll be talking about the markets, of course, and how Wall Street is reacting to the Joe Biden VP pick, the Harris pick. And believe it or not, it seems like they're bullish. So we're going to keep our eyes on this, guys. The more I look into it, the more I realize is that it's good cop, bad cop, red and blue. Guys, they all work for the banks. Okay, nobody's talking about how the banks keep issuing money and devaluing the dollar because it's more funny bunny money. And that's the bottom line here. Let me go ahead and share. What do we guys want to run down with? What do we want to run down with? The cryptos or the markets? Let's go with the cryptos. Let's go with the cryptos first. Here we go. Crypto 11,588 on the crypto. Am I hit on the late? Yeah, 11,595. There we go. Ether, they're at 389. You got Ripple at 28 cents. Chainlink is, wow, look at Chainlink booming, pumping when you thought that Chainlink couldn't stop. I should have put Chainlink I should have put Chainlink in the tie. Look at this thing. This thing doesn't stop, guys. We got in Chainlink at 30 cents. Wow, 15.55. This thing is ripping the face off the entire coin market cap. Chainlink is dominating. Chainlink is coming for Ripple right now. Watch out, Ripple. Chainlink just took over Bitcoin Cash. Look at this thing. 15.55 for the stinky linkers. Shout out to the linkers. This is amazing. Okay, amazing. What a community. This thing, like I said, I haven't even seen anybody using it, but off the strength of the memes and I guess that Google partnership, it's hashtag all the way up, hashtag French Montana. Bitcoin Cash there is up 291. Satoshi Vision. I don't even talk about that. Litecoin. Wow, with Litecoin. Guys, I feel sorry for people holding Litecoin. I'm going to be honest with you. With so many other things going on, it's lonely holding the lights out there. It's dim. And, that's how I felt when I was holding the lights. And all that being said, I actually like Litecoin as a coin, but the price is not moving. Cardano there at 13, almost 14 Tezos, 437. Binance slipping in the rankings. How about Binance moving out of the top 10? You got Crypto.com coin there at 16 cents. This is another one that I really like. Crypto.com has a strong domain, and they're competitors to Coinbase, I would say. EOS at 307. Stellar at 10 and Monero at 89. Lock 'em up, Joe, and throw away the key, Kamala, says Detroit. Peter 18200 says just tuning in. Tony's here, the rest of the boomers. Make sure you're touching the buttons, guys. The likes, the subscribe, post notification, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word. Let's get here to the topic of discussion here today. Wall Street execs are glad Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris to be his VP running mate. So I didn't think this was the case, but I'm looking more into it, and I'm seeing a couple talking heads that I feel have some connections to Wall Street, and I'm looking at the panorama, and it seems like this is true, guys. You could fight about what side of the aisle you're on, but the banks run the show, guys. And it seems to me like the banks feel that Biden and Harris are more malleable than Trump. Okay, and I'll tell that certainly appears to be true. Look at this Kamala lady or this Harris lady. This was the same person that was accusing Biden of sexual misconduct. She's on record saying that she believes his accusers, so that she believes Biden to be a sexual predator, from my understanding. Yet, she has no problem joining his team. Okay, she never recanted that comment or anything like that. So that shows to me that these people are bought and sold. These people's characters have no content. They just want power. And it's not because she's a Democrat or anything like that. It's left and right. I've been saying this about both sides. These slimy politicians, guys, they are bought and sold, and that's obvious. But, with someone, and especially Joey, how are you going to pick, how she came at Joey? Like, maybe Joey is so old that he don't remember how Kamala disrespected him on stage. Yeah, they're all sneaky, Lady Plants. I've been saying it for a while. I happen to like the righties maybe a little bit more than the lefties. But, this is good cop, bad cop. This is the same, red or blue, you're still banging, and that's, I want nothing to do with it. So, point being here, it seems like Wall Street feels like these two, Biden and Kamala, are more malleable. And let me tell you something. I agree. I agree. Who do you think is who's more easily bought, Donnie or Kamala or Joey? Just think. Look how Joey behaved. This lady's attacking him, calling him a predator. Yeah, he's so thirsty for power. He'll put her on the team. And then the opposite's true. She called him a predator, saying, yeah, I believe he's a predator and this and that, but she got no problem jumping on his team. They're all slime balls. It's the slimiest of slime. So that being said, is that once you show that you can take the ticket and that you have no integrity, people that have money love that. They love that. That means you could be bought and sold. So, I would say that, yes, let me read this article here. Wall Street leaders on Tuesday cheered Joe Biden's selection of Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate in the presidential election. Finance executives, confident the ticket has what it takes to topple President Donald Trump, raved about her experience in government as well as her fundraising prowess. Financial adversary firm Signum Global is already telling its clients that the choice of Harris reinforces the notion that the Democratic ticket is more moderate than progressive. Are you serious with this? They're calling this a moderate ticket. This is wild. You got to be like, honestly, you got to be watching porn all day and thirsty for money and power to believe this stuff. That's the bottom line. And so that's why they pump all the stuff they do on TV, all the porno, all the Cardi B, all the Rick Ross, all the 50 Cent, all this garbage. And it's not even in hip hop. It's also in you know, all the House of Cards and all this stuff that glorifies inequity. It glorifies inequity is what it does. And this is how you get people believing that a Harris and Biden ticket is moderate. And, you know, Wall Street don't care, guys. Wall Street wants malleable people that they can, you know, people that don't have any scruples, people that don't hold the line. And then, you know, this is another reason that they're trying to emasculate everybody, because usually it's men that hold the line. So we can get into that. Athlete says phony camera. They're all phony. Donnie too, guys. Donnie too. Don't you see how Donnie's now like, oh, you know, don't forget to wear your mask. Before, Donnie was the hero without the mask, acting rough and tough. Now he's talking about, oh, you may want to check the mask out because his numbers are not doing good on that side. Rick Ross is disgusting. You know what I'm saying there, Lady Plants. They all are. And, you know, and that being said, you know, I listen to Rick Ross every once in a while, and I think that he could rap well. But, you know, the content, if once you get into the content of all this stuff, it's all garbage. So, you know, and not to just pick on hip hop, it's also all the bullshit that's on Netflix. Excuse my language, but a lot of the Netflix and most of the stuff on TV, it glorifies inequity. It glorifies foolishness. And, you know, that's what they do. You know, they parade these fools around, and then people say like, wow, I can be a fool and rich. You know, that's the bottom line. Yep, Donnie did what as he was told with his muzzle. There you go. That's what I'm saying. And for everybody out there that was like, nah, Donnie, you know, he's going to end guys, get out of here with that. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Okay, for everybody out there knows that Q, it's that Q, just wait for the plan. Like, come on, guys. Get out of here. CRX PTO Crypto says, I notice on social most don't do research. They only care that her skin is darker. Mad people falling for this. Well, absolutely, guys. People don't judge people on the merit of their work anymore. It's all identity politics. It's like, oh, well, you know, we need a woman or a black. If people don't care if someone's intelligent or not. They just care now, apparently, about whether, you know, what their sex and skin color is. And this is part of the game, the identity politics. It's wild. The Fed owns them all. You're right, Josh. That's the bottom line. Sure, everybody saying MAGA and Q and all this, guys. The Fed owns everybody. Okay? Everybody. All right? He said he was going to lock them up. We're on lockdown. We're the ones that are on house arrest. She doesn't even identify as a black woman. They may as well put Nikki or Kim K on the ticket. You're right, but she will now, and you see what she's going to do. Her whole function now until the election is to label Donnie as a racist. That's going to be the function the whole time. He's like, vote for me because I'm black and I'm a woman, and if you don't, you're a racist. You know, that's obviously how they're going to play it. It's a shame. I rather judge people based on the content of their character, on the merit of their work. Not whether they're a man or a woman or whether they're white or black. That come on, guys. Like, who's falling for the okie doke? If anybody out there is voting based on identity, you've been played. Okay? You've been played. This whole pride about your identity, that's part of the trick too, guys. Okay? You know, you have so much pride in your identity, you don't have any love for anybody else, is what it is. Always goes back to the money. You're right, Grandin. That's the bottom line. It goes back to the money. Wall Street's happy about this. They're malleable. You know, the bigger the sellout, the happier Wall Street is to manipulate them. That's the bottom line. And it's obvious to me they're all sellouts, okay? I'm not saying one is not a sellout. But, I mean, guys, you know, this is the person that was calling Biden. This is the person that was questioning Kavanaugh and calling Biden and every white man a predator, basically. And saying that, yes, she believes his accusers. This is what she said. Yes, I believe Biden's accusers. So if you said that and you believe that, then how are you going to join his team? It shows me that you have absolutely no integrity at all. So there you go. Absolutely zero integrity. And let me tell you, the entertainment industry, the banking industry, the corporate industry loves people with no integrity. They'll get on the train. They can use you. They can use you. The more foolish you are, they can use you. Yeah, that's what Joe says. No, I need someone. Yeah, that's what Joe says. No, I need something for my vote. I don't I don't know about a Democrat or Republican. I need something for my vote, says Lady Plants. Oh, that she needs something out of it. Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, that's, I guess, how Wall Street is like, oh, you want us to vote for you? You're going to do whatever you say, and we're going to give them all the power. Nobody's saying anything about the banks. It's about, listen, they can pump. You guys know they gave like $1 billion something to some French pharmaceutical along with Kodak, okay? They're like dumping money to companies left and right, but yet when it comes to Lady Plants, Jigger Rome's, Tony Rappa's stimulus check, they're still arguing about the stimulus check. But none of these Republicans or Democrats are arguing about throwing billions of dollars to some French company or to Kodak. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, once they have the money train rolling, they seek all the power they crave. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and this is what it is, guys. If you're too thirsty for power, for money, and you're prime target. This is why you're not supposed to be thirsty. This is why you're not supposed to be greedy. That's why you're not supposed to be lustful, because you're a prime target to be bought and sold. Okay? And they all are, guys. You know, I said this before. I mean, you want to be a politician is because you lust for power to a certain extent. You know? Here goes Skynet, says Lady Plants. Shout out to Jigger Rome's, Grandin Lowry, and the rest of the boomers. KC says they are all getting paid. Still, it's okay. They lose in the end. They are all getting their 30 pieces of silver now. Yeah, they're selling out. This is the thing. I remember back in the day when, sellout used to be like, oh, this person sold out. Like, people now are like happy. They post about themselves selling out. It's like, look how hard I sold out, guys. I got on the ticket. I got more followers and more likes, and I'm making more. Remember when I remember it's like you wouldn't sell out or even, do a spot for a commercial or stuff like that. You would stick to your integrity. You stick to a certain code. It was like you wouldn't sell out. But now they flipped it. Remember, bad is good, good is bad. It's an inversion. Invert and subvert. Okay, subversion and inversion. Okay, men can be women, women could be men. Okay, you could go out and protest, but you can't go to work. I mean, it's all a flip. So, yeah, that seems to me, and let me tell you, every single day that passes, I see the Biden ticket getting stronger because of what I'm seeing with Wall Street. Because remember, guys, the vote doesn't count. It's the money that runs the show, guys. Okay, the money that runs the show. Okay, do you think if Trump or if Hillary was there, that the banks wouldn't be running this show? If Hillary was there, you don't think we would have been hit with the Rona? I think things would have been about the same or even worse. Come on, guys. I was seeing a video the other day with Barry and friends talking about, and about the next 5 or 10 years, we may have some sort of a pandemic outbreak. So we should get ready. And then cut to the clip of Fauci like 5-10 years ago saying the same thing. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. When are we going to stop with this left and right stuff? This is the biggest scam with the left and this right stuff. This is it. This is the scam of getting people to fight about politics all the time. While they run away with all the funny bunny money. The stocks keep going up. Their bags keep going up. Everything is inverted. Absolutely. That's what they want to do. They want to glorify what's wrong and persecute what's right. I don't know how all these protesters stay this plump, all this walking. That's right. All the soy they're drinking. The days of making a deal on handshake is over. No moral compass. Oh, I mean, that's long gone, Tony, obviously. Yeah, you don't have men anymore running the show. It's like, no integrity anymore. There's no, that the whole, man to man, the respect man show, even when they're from a different tribe or they have different ideologies, or like kind of like, yesterday, me and Slice going back and forth, arguing back and forth. He was making his points, I'm making mine. And I wouldn't even call it an argument, but it was, a little debate. We're going back and forth. Slice was like, damn, I thought you were going to snipe me out the box. But I got to say pause there, because I'm not going to snipe people out the box that come at me like a man. Okay, not like a little troll, little baby, like the other guy did. If you come at me with a man with some say questions and facts, and you want to debate with me, and it's like you're not trolling me, even if it's combated, I got respect for that. Okay, and this is what we've lost. Like that. See how I can describe it? Like that patriarchal energy. And the patriarchy has been labeled now the enemy. But I would argue the opposite. I think that that's part of the inversion scam. What we need is more father figures, more men. KC says, yeah, it's the Hot Pockets and Cheetos. They poison themselves, but they will put a mask on. Right. This is the same people that want to ridicule people for masks, and they're eating Hot Pockets and Cheetos. And eating Beyond Meat burgers because they feel like, they're saving the world or something. Yeah, it's incredible. Shout out to Eric. I see you. Lady Plants, I see you. Yeah, they seem nuts. Same people eating Cheetos are telling you to wear a mask. Christozilla's manning the line. Shout out to Christozilla. I see you out there, guys. Anything else? I mean, yeah, the Harris ticket. Watch out for it. Watch out for it. I'm already seeing that Wall Street is salivating. Okay, Wall Street don't care about America, guys. They care about whoever's going to let them gain more power. What do you think that Joey and Harris are going to do? They're going to let them pump more money everywhere. They will literally do anything the banks tell them to. And so kind of, Donnie is kind of the same, but, Donnie will fight back a little bit. I think Donnie still has, he still has something there, whether I like him or not, whether he's just, at least he's less malleable, you know what I mean? But, Harris and Joey, he'll do whatever. I mean, Joey won't even remember what happened yesterday. I don't even think Joey remembers how Harris straight up disrespected him in front of everybody. But, again, there is no more men on the field. It's a respect, integrity. That thing is out the window. It's fine. You can have someone disrespect you and then you put them on the team the next day. You could believe someone's a predator, but if they're on the road to power, you'll jump on their team, as Harris seems to be doing. If he wins, he will fight way more. No re-election. It doesn't matter who wins. That's the point. But the point is, it doesn't matter who sits behind the desk. The Fed runs the game. And if you guys haven't figured that one out, then you're the ones that are being scammed. Keep up with Donnie's just going to help everybody thing. Come on, guys. Do you think any politician is really for the middle class or for the little guy? Joe can't even put a sentence together. I don't know if it's part of the character he plays or he's really that gone in the mind. It doesn't even matter, though, Casey. It doesn't really matter. He's not going to bite back against his handlers. Okay? Not what I'm saying. He's a bull in a china shop. I'll tell you this. I mean, Wall Street's already talking about that they believe Joey could bring the deal with China faster than Trump can. Wall Street is bullish on Joey. Okay, Wall Street is bullish on Joey. Okay, I don't like Joey, guys. I know a lot of people are triggered right now, and they're like, oh my God, guys. It doesn't matter. The bank runs the show. You really think there was a Mount MAGA? Come on, guys. You really thought he was going to lock her up? I mean, you got locked up. We got locked up. It's wow, the biggest scam I've ever seen, guys. How they play this divide and conquer. You don't see how we've been divided? Joey is bullish for Wall Street, guys. Let me share this article. Where is it? Joey VP. Maybe some people haven't seen it yet. Wall Street executives are glad Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris to be his VP running mate. Financial advisory firm Sigmund Global is already telling its clients that the choice of Harris reinforces the notion that the Democratic ticket is moderate. You gotta laugh at this. This is hilarious. Finance executives confident the ticket has what it takes to topple President Trump. Bro, you're on CNBC. Hey, listen, Skank, you have never even tuned into this channel. You think that I'm actually a Biden supporter, right? I'm laughing at this. I'm trying to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that the banks run the show, and keep your eyes on it. It doesn't matter who sits behind the desk, Skank. And come on, what kind of a man calls himself Skank? Christozilla, snipe this guy out the box. I don't even want a man calling himself Skank. It's part of the problem here. Men calling themselves Skank. Oh, no, Skank Hunt. Oh, okay, Skank Hunt. So you're hunting for skanks. Well, you get what you hunt. That's garbage. We don't need anybody hunting skanks out here. Throw him out the box, guys. He's worthless. A skank hunter. Come on, guys. We don't need any more inequity here. I don't need any more. I don't need anybody bringing skanks to the box here. I don't want skanks in the box. Send them on over to Harris. I'm at an all-time high today because of Link. How about Link though, guys? Wow. 24%. Is Harris holding Link? Joe Biden holding Link out there? The no skank zone. Yeah, come on, guys. I see the name. I'm like, is this guy calling himself a skank? And then I see Skank Hunt, and I'm like, come on, guys. If your name is Skank Hunter and you're still like, that's your handle. That's what you're about. That's what you're gonna put. Like, that's what you want to be known as the Skank Hunter. Come on, guys. I don't need that type of quality in my box. Shout out to Tyler. He says, check out Swipe. I've been seeing that one moving. Swipe. Let's see who the winners and losers are today. Compound back. Wow. Boom. Boom. I didn't see this. Boom. Look at this, guys. Boom. Compound up 51% in 24 hours. DeFi. I told you guys about the DeFi space over a year ago. Ask about the champ. Lady Plants will let you know. Grandin will let you know. KC will let you know. Ampleforth is moving, but Ampleforth is still below $1. I got clapped on Ampleforth, but look, it's making moves. Maker's up, Synthex is up, Aave's up, BitShares is up, Chainlink is up. I got to check our bag because it may be substantially up today. Let's see if there's any deals or steals. DAI, the Midas, Divi, Yearn, Siacoin, Ocean, and Litecoin getting clapped there. DeFi News is the yam thing. I mean, I got to say, I was like, yo, DeFi. I don't know how many times I said it. It was like right in our face. Yam Finance. Let's look at our portfolio here. I'm hyped. I was like, damn, because Compound lost a lot of weight there. It dipped to like 130 for a second. I was like, wow. We were actually in the red, I think, with Compound. Let's go ahead now. Boom. Look at our portfolio making movements out here, shaking and baking, crip walking. Shout out to my walkers. We got $14,651 worth of DeFi coins in this virtual portfolio that we've been banging with for a few, I don't know, like a month or two now. I don't know how long, but 14,000, almost 15,000 racks that we have here. We got Lend, Bancor, Comp, Flex, Akava, Kyber, Synthex. Some sauciness is what we got here. And that's what's going on. Ask about us. Got in on KNC, 34 cents. Thanks, champ. There you go, Lady Plants. You got in at 34. Boom. Let me throw another boom at her. Boom. 170. Booming out here. How about Kava, though? Kava's been doing well. I'm just happy about these things, guys. I'm happy that we're making some gains out here. I'm happy that we're staying ahead. I don't want to be a loser. I don't want to stay behind. I want to be in front, okay? And I want to do things honestly. So how about that, guys? We started this portfolio at 91.50 back when Bitcoin was 91.50. So we took 91.50 cash and we only got DeFi. And we're like, all right, let's see if we spend the same amount on DeFi. You know, we spend a Bitcoin on DeFi. Can we grow it more than a Bitcoin? And so far we are. Litecoin needs to do something. Niagara, you know how I feel about LTC, Niagara. You know what I'm going to say about it. You know, it's pain. You know, sometimes you got to let go of the pain. Let it go. Let go of the pain is what I did. You know, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy, and everybody's in a different position, but I let go of the pain. You know, I let it go. Sometimes you got to take the L. That's what I did. I took the L, and I swapped it into ETH for the majority, and then I got some DeFi, but majority ETH bags. I'm waiting for an exit on LTC. Yeah, guys. I mean, look, I exited it, and then it's less than what I exited it at. You know, I don't see a boom for Litecoin. You know, even though it ran up. Listen, last week Litecoin did well. You know, that was the exit point. I let go of Litecoin after its anticlimactic happening. Yeah. Listen, I was bullish on Litecoin. I thought Litecoin was going to be, you know, the silver to Bitcoin's gold, but then you got Bitcoin Cash, and it just didn't. It didn't work out. You know, it didn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way that you expect it to be. Sometimes it looks right. I mean, the LTC play seemed like the right play to me. And that's why I held it for such a long time, because I was like, you know, it should hit. But it didn't work. So, you know, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I folded them. I just folded the cards and I said, you know, let me take what I got left here and keep it moving. And I'll tell you, it's a great feeling. So they allow staking of Link, Lend, etc. So things like this are driving DeFi even more. And this is just the English word. There are exclusive Chinese and Korean ones. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Niagara says he'll sell on the Mimblewimble release news if it ever even happens. You know, you should have sold on the rumor of Mimblewimble. Or you could buy, but you know, whatever. Yeah, you know, you may be waiting for a while. I'm rooting for you, Niagara. Because I was right on that train with you not too long ago. My bags of LTC have spider webs. Yeah, I know. Eric says Litecoin's going to explode up. It's a hold. I mean, I thought that for such a long time, Eric. I mean, I was thinking that for a while. Litecoin for sure would at least double. I mean, you know, it's a possibility, but you also got to ask yourself, like, do you want to wait around with Litecoin when you got other things moving at a speed like no other? Because, I mean, the DeFi play was obvious to me, you know, and so was the Ether play. So you know, what I did, I was like, you know, I'm not sure. And, you know, it may double up, it may not. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to put the majority of this capital in a blue chip coin. And that was Ether. And Ether to me is more attractive to Litecoin. I mean, so the bottom line here is like, yeah, it may go up. I'm not saying it's going to doom and it's all over with. But then I asked myself, what's going to move faster, Litecoin or Ether? And that was obvious to me. I was like, yeah, ETH. And then DeFi too. So I was like, let me get this bag and I'll flip it and keep it moving. I'm not hanging around because, you know, time is money. Time's money. The longer it waits, the bigger move, you know that. Yeah, you know, usually that's true, but there's other things moving faster. That's the thing, Eric. You know, there's other things moving faster. Like ETH was an obvious play to me. And ETH, forget about what's moving faster. To me, ETH seems like there's more value right now. There's more development. There's more things going on. So I was like, even if I do expect Litecoin to move, why not just hold ETH? It's literally safer, in my opinion. So you think it's better to buy SNX today than Litecoin? If someone was going to give me, and they asked me, would you take 100 of Litecoin or 100 of SNX right now? I'll take the 100 of SNX. Me personally, you know, that's me. Now, I wouldn't have done that maybe like 6 months ago, but it's obvious to me that these DeFi coins have more potential to move than Litecoin does. I mean, there's not even development right now on Litecoin. Go to their GitHub. How much commits are there? There's not really anything going on right now. The last thing I heard was like, oh, we're going with Mimblewimble and we may be private. And that's it. Now compare that to Ethereum. Ethereum is like, they got new projects all the time. There's things shaking and breaking. Chainlink is an Ethereum coin. So I just look at the opportunity cost. Is my time better spent elsewhere? It's not that I don't think Litecoin is going to not go up in price. I think it's going to be a top 20 coin for a while. I think it's going to hang around. But where's my time better spent? Been on for about 36 minutes. I want to keep this one short after we did 2 hours yesterday. What a long one. 2 hour yesterday. You got when you guys get me into the Bible and spiritual talk, I can go on for a while. So, I kind of ran over the time yesterday. I always say, I want to do 30, 40 minutes, and then I do an hour. And yesterday I went to like 2 hours. Litecoin versus Bitcoin and ETH almost at historic lows. All I'm asking is for one more pump. You had a pump though, like last week though, Niagara. Remember, there was a pump last week. So, you just got to ask yourself, if you really see this thing go green, are you going to let it go? Because even if it goes green, you may have to let it go at a price that's lower than what you got it at, I don't know where his entry point is or isn't, but I'm rooting for you guys. I can totally get it because I don't have anything, like, I don't think Litecoin's a shit coin. I think it's a pretty solid coin, but things don't always turn out the way you expected them to be, A USD point, not a pump, not BTC or ETH. Yeah, I get you. Just, stick to your game plan, If you say, I'm going to let it go, then, do what you say you're going to do. It's what I would suggest. It's only a suggestion, guys. I got to make sure I repeat this because, we got some new people sometimes tuning in. I'm not anybody's crypto daddy, advisor, or anything like that. I don't get paid by these coins to tell you to buy them unless I specifically told you so. Like if I have a referral link to the BAT token or the Brave browser, they give me $5 if you click on that and leave it installed. But other than that, I don't know anybody at Synthex or a Kyber or a Compound or anything like that, or at Litecoin or even Ether. I need a big pump to not take a loss on LTC. Yeah, as far as like the big pumps, I think that they're obviously been in the DeFi space for the past couple of months. Blockbuster stock is also at the bottom of its cycle, but it's not coming up. Yeah. All right, guys. I want you guys to read this. I know it's CNBC, and someone was laughing at me because of CNBC, but whatever, guys. If you know the champ, you know where I'm coming at. Brian Schwartz is reporting Wall Street's executives are glad Joe picked Kamala to be his VP. So you may want to check that out. It makes more sense to me once I start paying attention. Wall Street is looking, I think Wall Street's betting that Joey and Kamala right now are way more malleable than Donnie. So look out for that. Look out for that. It seems like Wall Street may be turning on Donnie. Wall Street wanted Donnie to deliver that China deal, and it didn't happen. So it seems like maybe they feel like Joey will concede more, or if anything, just give him more power. And it's obvious that Harris will do anything for power. She just jumped on the ticket with a man she believes is a sexual predator. Not my words, her words. She says, yes, I believe his accusers. Donnie will throw them a bone soon. Yeah, he's trying to. I think, you'll see it. Donnie's trying to take out the capital gains tax. So you'll see Donnie signaling to Wall Street. He's going to be kissing ass to Wall Street as well. Guys, the banks run the show, guys. The banks run the show. I don't know which way to put it to you guys. The banks, whoever's running the money is running the show, not the president. The banks run the show. So, he's gonna cater to them. He's already talking about cutting the capital gains tax, which would be all right. Let's see. Right now, the banks are in control. That's the only way to put it. The banks are in control, and they have been for such a long time. This is a plan that's been in the books for at least 100 years, longer than almost everybody here in the chat box. I just hope we get at least one debate. Should be a great comedy show. Yeah. At this point, it doesn't matter who's behind the desk. We're just looking at, characters, WWF characters. The show will go on, and the banks will issue more debt, and and these corporations will get bailed out. I mean, what do you think, guys? They're gonna let the big dogs fail? No, they're gonna let the middle class fail. But yeah, it's going to be some comedy. And a pick, the Harris pick was smart, though, because if she does debate against Pence, Harris is not a bad debater because she's got the rhetoric. It's not that she has she doesn't have the dialectic. She's got the rhetoric, And, a guy like Pence is kind of dry, so she may play well on TV. She may slam him with the rhetoric and, may look all right. I could see the strategy here with this Harris pick, but let me be clear. To me, she's toxic. Okay, super toxic, and I sense no good. I sense no good. But again, this is not about my opinion. I'm just calling the situation as I see it. The bigger picture. I have my popcorn ready, says Grandin. Yeah, listen, I think at the end of the day, though, let's say that Biden and Harris do win, I will expect the stocks to continue to go up. And in fact, they'd probably even go up more. I'll expect a little pullback, but listen, look at how the market's doing today after this news. Are they in the green or what? Yeah, they're in the green at 1.36. So yeah, either way, expect the banks to continue to inflate their balance sheet, and it may be easier under a Harris Biden, because I'm saying Harris first because this guy Biden, he may be deemed mentally unfit right when he gets into the Oval Office, and the keys may be handed to Harris for all I know, But either way, Donnie, Harris, Biden, guys, they're all hanging out with the Fed. Shout out to Grand and Casey and the rest of the boomers. All right, guys, I'm going to keep this one short. We're at 43 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let me check out D-Live real quick because it's always fun to pass out a couple lemons there on D-Live. We got 5 people on D-Live. Let me go ahead and put 50 in the box over here. Thank you to Christozilla and Athlete for dropping me some lemons. Make sure you hit claim rewards. I'm going to pass out 50 lemons right here on dlive.tv/champagne crypto. I have a link to join D-Live down below. And this is an alternative to YouTube. It's blockchain friendly, decentralized live streaming platform, very much like Twitch, but blockchain based. So check that out and join, guys. Don't give all the sauce to YouTube. So let's go ahead and do this. Distribute rewards. Click claim rewards on your end, and let's get it popping. Athlete is the big winner. Christozilla, Peter, and Ronnie Rodriguez. We got 4 winners today. Kaboom to you guys. Christozilla says, I know China wants the DEM. It's easy to buy. And so do the banks. Listen, the DEMs are easier to buy. I don't know if, maybe I can't say that, but, obviously Joey and Harris are easier to buy. Okay, forget about politics. Who do you think's easier to buy out? That article I shared, it's on CNBC. Check this one out. I'll share it one more time. Read this, guys. Wall Street is happy about Harris, guys. So let's see how it shakes out. Let's see. Donnie's going to want to throw Wall Street a bone. He's already talking about cutting the capital gains tax, which would impact us. the hodlers here, and the traders. A lot of people in this space are impacted by capital gains. So, I would be bullish if he takes that away. So let's see what kind of, bone he throws and as the days progress. But I just found that interesting. And I wasn't expecting that. But once I heard the news and I started looking into it. And you know what, guys? Actually, check out Manarino's video that he put out this morning. He's one of the, if not one of the few people that I actually listen to frequently as far as the markets or whatnot. And I'll link his video because he talks about it as well. And he's got connections with Wall Street banks. He's I've heard he's a 32 degree or 33rd degree Mason or whatnot. I don't know. But listen to what he says about the banks and Biden. And I agree. This guy has not been wrong on any of his calls. And I'm sure he will be soon, but they've been fairly accurate. So let me link this video specifically that he did this morning so you guys could check it out. But he talks about the Biden ticket. This one right here. You guys see my screen? No, I'm not sharing my screen. It's this one, critical updates.
Okay, my beautiful friends.
I'm not going to play the video. I'll link it. Watch this. This is very insightful. Okay, very insightful video. So boom, check that video out. And I would say sub to that channel. He has a newsletter where every single day he's calling out plays. And let me tell you, I have not seen one play that has came up negative. So, and again, I don't know this guy, but I think he's pretty on point with the calls. One of the few people that I listen to very frequently. Thank you for the link. No problem, KC. Shout out to Crystal Zilla, Grandin, Eric, and the rest of the boomers. Check out the videos and, let me know what your opinion is, guys. It doesn't matter who's going to be behind the desk, I think, guys. There's, at the end of the day, it's the Fed. It's the Fed, guys. I mean, it's been in our face for I don't know how many years. We've known it. I mean, it's literally there on the dollar bill, the all-seeing eye. It's the plan is there. And to fall for this left and right jazz, it's part of the divide and conquer plan, in my opinion. I'll check it out, says Grandin. Yeah, check it out. I have nothing but good things to say about that channel, especially his newsletters. Like he literally says, "All right, I bought a call for March 2021 on eBay or this, and I'm gonna get out at this." And the guy has been super on point with it. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for tuning in.